This video was produced to request verification of the false case records and related documents and false charges and judgments in the U.S. federal court. The characters that appear are mentioned to the extent that they relate to the performance of the public duties of the case. This video aims to ensure the public interest and transparency of judicial proceedings. If the person featured here has ever taken on a case, check his case record register unconditionally in federal court. The false indictment on the screen was issued by federal prosecutor Jennifer Weier on October 10, 2007. The first chapter of the indictment does not have a court filing seal, and the last chapter does not have a grand jury signature. As a result of my inquiry into the register in federal court, the case number SSAR 07-207AG and my name Brandon Che Lee, which do not exist in the register, do not exist in federal court either. However, the case number SSAR 07-207AG, which is not even on the court register, exists on the Facial.com. Facial.com is not a federal court registration site. And on June 2, 2010, Judge Andrew Guilford, now seen, used this false indictment to sentence him to 20 years in prison. Anyone who has been tried by a federal judge, Guilford, and anyone who has ever been charged by a federal prosecutor, Jennifer Weier, must check the federal court register unconditionally for no reason. The ruling you see here is the one issued by federal judge Andrew Guilford after he sentenced him to 20 years in prison. If you look at the first chapter of the judgment, there is no evidence that the court has registered. Of course, I checked the federal court register, but it was a judgment that did not exist at all. What's amazing is that Jennifer Weier, who issued the indictment that can't be registered in court, is still a federal prosecutor. But Andrew Guilford is now stepping down as a judge. I had 7 private lawyers and 2 public defenders. Tomorrow I'm releasing all these lawyers. Once again, I strongly ask the U.S. federal court to stop human rights abuses, kidnapping, illegal and fraudulent trials and release innocent citizens. In particular, release Native Americans from illegal detention, who have been countless for decades. And if you're watching this, please help Aboriginal people get released from illegal detention and support me as well. I have not been able to speak of a single % of the 18 years of illegal detention in federal court. However, the 18 years of illegal detention and severe torture have been revealed by taking YouTube one by one, and I am currently producing all of these into a book. Everyone should join forces to ensure that innocent people who are illegally detained in U.S. federal courts are released.